It's assets only, no liabilities.
Rich people pay themselves first. The poor people pay themselves last. How do you pay yourself first? Well, easy. As soon as you get money, it goes into the account. Saved, on the side, investments, whatever it is. Then you spend what's left. So it's very simple, but it's a very big difference. The poor person saves what's left. The rich person spends what's left. You will never get rich if you continue to save what's left. What's up, everybody? My name is Mula. I'm the CEO of the Mula membership. I'm also a pretty popular YouTuber, and I have well over 20 businesses that I own and operate on a pretty much daily basis that makes me over $1 million a year. I became a millionaire by the time I was 23. If you don't know, now you know. In this video, I'm going to be giving you the 5 things that I personally stopped doing that I can pretty much almost guarantee that you probably do or do partake in that you need to stop doing in order to become rich, okay? I was a millionaire by the time I was 23. So in this video, I'm literally going to be breaking down the things that I stopped doing at the age of 18 that made me a millionaire by the time I was 23, okay? Now, if you don't know who I am, if you want more information, if you want to just tune into me and my life more, all the links are in the description. If you want to sign up for the Mula membership and you want to learn the things that I'm teaching you on a one-on-one basis, if you want access to step-by-step guides in video format, on a pretty much weekly basis. If you want those things, if you want to learn and you're ready to turn your life around, click the link in the description, mulamembership.com. The app is coming to you in the App Store and the Google Play Store very, very soon. The website is also getting revamped in very, very soon. And if you want to tune into any of my YouTube channels or just tap into my Instagram and just connect with me in any type of way, all the links are in the description, okay? Now, I'm going to get straight into it because I know a lot of you guys, like I said, probably do these things on a daily, if not a weekly, on a regular basis, right? Excuse me. The first thing that I'm going to tell you that you need to stop doing completely, wholeheartedly, right now, today, is stop going to parties. Stop going to parties, stop going to functions, stop going out, period. You don't have time for that. You are trying to make $1 million as soon as humanly possible. A small 4 to 5% of your life right now, really less than that, 2 to 3% of your life needs to be spent, quote unquote, having fun. Am I saying that you need to be a zombie, you need to sit at your computer all day and not talk to nobody and be a fucking incel? And no, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying, though, is that you need to eliminate those things out of your life so that you can add the things that you do need to do inside of your life. Understand how much, first of all, understand how much a party costs. Parties are luxuries, they're not rights. It's not something that you do. Parties are celebrations. These are, in my opinion, personally, not even my opinion, I think it's a fact. Parties are for rich people, successful people, people who are well off in life. Parties are not for people who are struggling, people who can barely pay their car note, people who are trying to become millionaires, people who are trying to become stable. That's not what parties are for. Parties are at the finish line of success, not at the starting line, right? So you need to focus on what it is that you're doing. If that's YouTube, are you posting one video a day? Because that's not going to cut it. Do you have one channel? Because that's not going to cut it. Are you starting a clothing brand? When is the last time you filmed any commercial? Did you promote your brand for today? Did you go outside and hand out flyers? I mean, literally anything else but party. I cannot stress this enough. I was a party head, bro. I was a party head. I want to go outside. I want to do this. I want to do that. I feel like I'm missing out on something if I don't go to this party. Yeah, I'm missing out on something. That check. I'm missing out on that check. I'm being funny, but I'm being dead serious at the same time. You're missing out on too many opportunities chasing this fun, fast life. Why would you do that when you can just sacrifice this time right now, lock in on what you're trying to do, get to at least halfway towards the finish line, and then you can celebrate all day long, every day. But you're not going to see NBA players jumping up and down, shaking, throwing champagne, having champagne showers in the 3rd game of the season. That does not happen. It happens at the finish line when they win that championship. When it's theirs, the ring is theirs. They don't have to worry about it. The season is over. I won the season. It's my championship. I won it. Now I celebrate. You don't celebrate in game 2 because you up 2-0. Okay? That's the very first thing. Going out, going to parties, literally 2% of your time, if that, once a month. Okay? Literally, once a month. The second thing, and this is more important than the first one, because I see this distract people more than anything else, and that is relationships. I'm sorry to say, but whether you're a man or a woman, relationships need to get sacrificed so that you can focus on yourself. You will never be able to focus on yourself and lock in if you're in a relationship. Unless you are with the absolute perfect significant other. You can't focus on yourself if you have to think about this other person. You have to think about her, him too much. So that's stopping you from doing the things that you could be doing. That's stopping you from unlocking your potential, right? You are spending time, effort, money into this girl. I can't speak from a woman's perspective, but I can definitely speak from a man's perspective. As a man, it's our job to court a lady. It's our job to pay for dates. It's our job to provide, protect. These things are stuff that you can't really do if you don't have the resources to do it. And I'm sorry, bro, money rules the world. If you don't have money, you don't need a girl. I always say this, this is a little personal. I always say, if you have to go 50-50 with your girlfriend, you have to split every bill, every dollar that's spent in the household, you have to split with your girlfriend.
You don't need one.
You don't need a girlfriend. Sorry, you don't need a girlfriend. If you're struggling to go 50-50, you don't need a girlfriend, bro. Until you can pay the lion's share of the bills, until you can come in and really use your resources and really actually provide for a woman, you don't need to be there, bro. And as a female, if you don't have yourself together, you cannot elevate to the type of man that you're trying to get. I don't want to go off track here, but like, bro, I promise you, relationships are killing you. They're killing your success right now. You could literally be $1 million. You could be a millionaire right now. You could have $1 million in your account. Add up how much money you've spent on that girl. Add up how much money you've spent on that man. You're in high school. You're in college. What the hell are you worried about a relationship for? You're not a millionaire. Do you know that there are people out here 21 years old that are millionaires and you don't even know who they are? They're millionaires from selling skincare products on Instagram. They're millionaires from selling white t-shirts to this side of town. Literally. Get the hell out of a relationship because it's blocking your mind, especially as a man. You got a girl in your ear. She want attention. She want time. She mad because you over here. She mad because you doing this. She mad because you had a photo shoot with a girl and she was kind of too close to you. It's too much stress, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's only 24 hours in a day. You don't have time to do that every single day. Unless you're with the most perfect girl that helps you make more money and helps you elevate in life. If that's not the case, which I know it's not the case for most of y'all, you need to leave that girl alone, bro. Because are you on top of your purpose? Have you been doing what you can do all day, every day, today to make sure that you are rich and successful or wherever you want to be in the future? The answer is probably no, because you're taking away from that to add to this girl, bro. It's nothing. I'm not saying break up with her right now, but if you don't have the right type of girl, leave her alone. She's only holding you back. She's only making your millions come longer. I can attest to this, bro. I was with the wrong girl for 2 years. She made my life a living hell when it came to trying to be successful. You know how many times I didn't post on YouTube? You know how many times I didn't get enough sleep to wake up and edit, or get enough sleep to run my business, or get enough sleep to make this meeting, or this, that, the third, because I had to come home and argue with her because she mad over nothing? You know how many times I did that and just in a super toxic situation for no reason? No reason. I'm out here trying to become a millionaire every single day. I'm broke. I'm 19, 20, 21. I'm broke. No money. $0. I'm talking about I'm going broke on bills and I'm coming home to argue with a girl?
Hell no, not me.
No.
Not
the next
me.
thing that you're probably doing right now in your life that is keeping you from becoming a millionaire, becoming rich, becoming successful, is you have zero investments. Most people walking around every day, day-to-day life, right now I live across the street from the crypto arena. I'm literally looking at construction workers. I can guarantee you, I can bet my bottom dollar, I give you a $20,000 right now if all of them have investments. The chances are none of them do, right? And it's sad, but it's true, right? And I'm here to help you so you can change that about yourself. You don't have any investments, and it might be because you don't know what to invest in, you don't know how to invest. You just don't have the knowledge, and that's okay. But not having investments is not going to do anything but lead to failure. It's going to lead to month to month. It's going to lead paycheck to paycheck because you have nothing going on as far as investments that can help you in the future. All an investment is putting your money somewhere, paying for something that can make you money in the future. Putting your money to work for you. It is a myth what they taught you coming up. It is a myth that what they taught you in school. You know what I'm saying? No, investments are here to secure your finances. Investments are here to grow your finances. Investments are there so that you have something going on other than your day job. If the only time you make money is when you exchange it for time, you will never be successful. Ever, 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 ever in life. I don't give a damn if it's $5, $20, $100 a month, a day, a week. Find a way to invest. If you have to go get a loan, if you have to buy your first, whether it's your first rental property, whether it's your first stock, it could be $5 in the stock market. If it's your first cryptocurrency, whether it's your first company that you're starting off, I don't care what it is. Make sure you have investments. You cannot live to the end of your life with no investments, okay? I know a story about five co-workers who saved, what was it, $50 a week. They saved $50 a week to come together and buy their first investment property, right? So now they buy their investment property. Let's say I put $20,000 down on this property, right? Let's say my monthly rent, my monthly mortgage is $1,000, but I have somebody renting this house for $3,500. I just made $2,500 a month, which would pay most people's rent at their house, right?
Yeah.
That $25 profit that you made can pay your rent at your house while you do absolutely nothing. That 5, that 10, that 15, 20% stock increase every month can pay your rent eventually without you doing anything, right? Investments are also extremely important because it's another way to save, bro. Whenever there's a rainy day, whenever you fall, whenever you lose a job, whenever you have to pay for something that's expensive, you have investments to fall back on. Whenever your job says done, at least I make $2,500 a month from this rental property, right? At least I can upcharge the $4,500. At least I can sell this rental property back. I have ownership. I have something with value. A lot of y'all spend your money on stupid stuff all day, every day, and then wonder why your money doesn't grow. Because you keep paying for things that don't grow. Why are you buying t-shirts? You in the flyest t-shirt. You in the flyest jackets. You in the nicest shoes. You drive a BMW, but you live in the hood. This does not go together, bro. These things are not growing. You have nothing but liabilities and zero assets, bro. Invest in something. Invest in assets. Invest in something that's going to hold its value. Even if it's small things. Even if it's a small piece of gold that you bought for $500. At least you know that in 5 years, this piece of gold, you can sell it for $750. You can't sell your clothes, your car, the things you buy for your girl, dinner dates. You can't sell those things for more money or equal to what you pay for in 5 years. Every time I wear this jacket, it's going down in value. As soon as I took that tag off the jacket, it went down in value. Period. Regardless of what anybody says. Make sure you're paying for things. You're spending money on things that hold, retain value, if not grow, right? There's nothing wrong with buying a Rolex or a Cartier bracelet. You can quote unquote flex, and people might think I'm flexing, but at the end of the day, this is gold. And I'm almost positive that since I bought both of these items, they've went up at least a little bit, 1 or 2%. I can sell this for more than I paid for it for. So if I want to buy 200 of these, I can. Because that's just the position I'm in life. Make sure you have assets, investments, bro. No investments will keep you broke forever. You will never get rich with no investments. Point blank, period. The fourth thing that's probably keeping you from being successful, becoming rich, or becoming just wherever you want to be in life, a millionaire, etc. The fourth thing, is this fourth? Fourth thing on my list is you pay yourself last, right? And this is something that's covered in the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I would definitely recommend you reading that book if you haven't already. If you have, I recommend reading it again. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a great example of what the rich people do versus what the poor people do that keep the rich rich and the poor poor. And one of the main things that he talks about, Robert Kiyosaki talks about in that book, is he talks about rich people pay themselves first, the poor people pay themselves last, right? So the poor person is going to get a check. He's going to get $1,500 on Friday for these last 2 weeks of work. He's going to go buy beer. He's going to pay his bills. He's going to probably order some stuff, order something off Amazon Prime. He's going to take his girl out. He's going to buy a new chain. He's going to pay his car note. He's going to get his hair cut. He's going to do all of that, and then he's going to save what's left over, right? A rich man pays himself first. How do you pay yourself first? Well, easy. As soon as you get money, it goes into the account. Saved, on the side, investments, whatever it is. Then you spend what's left. So it's very simple, but it's a very big difference. The poor person saves what's left. The rich person spends what's left. You will never get rich if you continue to save what's left, right? So very easy to do. People try to make this overly complicated. This is how you do this. As soon as you get your money, you put it away. I don't give a damn how that is, whether it's cash, whether it's a bank account, whatever it is. As soon as you get your money, you put it away. As soon as I get a $100,000 check, what did I say in my last video about the accounts, about the business accounts? As soon as I get my $100,000 check, before I do anything, before I even think about going outside, before I even think about getting a new car, a new Rolex, a new Palm Angels jacket, a new chain, before it even comes across my mind, I'm going to put 20% over here to savings. I'm going to put 40% over here to investments. I'm going to put 20% over here to bills, and I'm going to spend whatever is left. I'm not going to go ball out of control, go to Neiman Marcus, go to Louis Vuitton, go to Chanel, spend $40,000, and then be like, oh, okay, how much I spend? $40,000. I bet I'll just save whatever is left after I pay my bills. That's how you'll stay broke. Because you're saving $5, $10, you're saving scraps. Saving is the last thing on your mind. Paying yourself is the last thing on your mind. Why do they call it paying yourself? Because that's literally what you're doing. You're paying your future self. Instead of paying other people, you're paying your future self first. And then you start exchanging money with other people. Then you start handing out money over here for food, money over here for this, right? But if you pay yourself first, you'll know what you have to work with. So I know you might not be able to save 80% of your money like somebody like me right now because you don't make enough. And that's okay, you'll get there. But if it's $10 that you need to save, 10%, 20% of your money, whatever it is, you get $1,000, save 200 of it. Figure out the rest of your money, but don't you ever go in that savings account because you're paying your future self. Don't you ever hurt your future self to affect what's going on in the present, right? So if you need $200 more because that's how much your lifestyle costs, now it's time to figure out how to get $200 more. But you won't figure out how to get $200 more or $2,000 or $5,000 or $30,000 or $400,000. You won't figure out how to make that extra money if you pay yourself last. If you do everything else, if you take your girl out, like I said, you do everything else, and then you worry about saving. Then you invest. Then I guess I'll put this $2 in the stock market. No, put the $100. Do what you have to do, and if you have to go broke, if you have to go $0 broke, you can't afford to buy a fucking sandwich. If you have to go broke, but you paid yourself first, I would rather you do that than go broke after you've spent all your money and saved $2. Pay yourself first. Now, the very last thing that I can probably guarantee you do that's keeping you in the position that you're in, keeping you from being a millionaire, keeping you from being successful, it piggybacks from the last video I posted on this channel, and that's organizing your money. If you have no organization of your money, it's similar to having no organization of your schoolwork, or you have no organization of anything in life, right? Imagine if there was just one app on your TV. You just clicked on the app, and you just did what you wanted to do. It wasn't a Netflix, it wasn't a YouTube, or Amazon, it wasn't different platforms for different things. Imagine you had one notebook for every subject in school. Do you do that? Because if you do, that's extremely insufficient. Like, it's not even close to being smart to do. Why would you have one folder, one notebook for every class, and you got 8 classes, bro? You got one folder, one notebook, so you writing English notes in the first page, the second page is math, the third page is science, the fourth page is... How are you ever going... You can't keep up, you can't know what's going on, you can't have any type of thought process. Your thoughts are cluttered as hell because you can't even keep up up with what's going on in one class because you got so much going on this one thing. There's no organization. Money is the same way. If you don't organize your money, if you don't budget your money, if you don't know how much you make, how much you'll spend, the percentage of this, the percentage of that, what your rent is, how much you got to spend this day, this week, if you're just willy-nilly spending money, you'll never be rich. I promise you. You'll never be rich. And if you do get rich, you won't be rich for long, right? So that's the hardest part about all of this. Getting rich is easy. Staying rich is the hardest thing to do in the world, especially if you don't know the things that you're supposed to be doing. If you don't know the rules to money, if you don't know the way to go about doing what you're doing to keep and retain your money, you'll be broke faster than you can say hip-de-doo. Okay, so I need you guys to go watch that last video, figure out how to organize your money, get your bank accounts together, get your percentages together, analyze your life, understand where you're trying to go, understand where you're at right now, organize all of these in a thought. Organize your thoughts, organize your money, organize your bank accounts, organize your investments, organize every dollar, every cent, every dime that hits your account. Organize it. First, what did I just say? Pay yourself first. Save your money first. Put money over here first. Know what you're spending, where you're getting your money from, how you're going to spend it, and how it's going to benefit you. Understand that, write it down, take a picture, record yourself saying it, whatever you have to do. Make sure you understand that and make sure your money is organized at all times. Do not slip up, don't have a mishap, don't have a week where you don't do it, don't have a day where you don't do it. Make sure your finances stay organized. Don't have the science project in the math folder. How the hell are you going to know where your science project's at if it's in the math folder? You just put it in any folder. You just write notes in any notebook. How are you going to know when it's time to find your notes? You guys ever have an open note quiz? How are you going to find your notes if you got a notebook full of everything going? A lot of people understand this when it comes to school, when it comes to life, but they don't understand it when it comes to money. Start separating yourself from the people that do the things that keep them poor and start doing the things, start adapting the habits of the people who are successful, because that's how you'll be successful. Waiting until you start having money, waiting until you're somewhat successful to start doing the things that make people successful will have you poor for the rest of your life, all right? And I don't want to see that for you. I want to see you a millionaire. I want to see you rich. I want to see you successful. I want to see you wealthy. I want to see you happy in a better position. I want to see you not worried about those bills, not worried about those kids that you got to pay for. I want to see you not worried about that girl that you got to take out. I want to see you not worried about that crashing your car. I scratched my car, my Corvette coming down the thing. I laughed because I know I got so much money in here for a rainy day. I have a whole section of my money that's literally here just for stupid stuff like that. Right, and that little $500,000 that it's gonna take to fix that scrape, I'm not worried about, right? But that's because of the things that I've set up to do. I was doing this, all these things I'm teaching you guys, I was doing far before I had money. That's why I can tell you they work. I didn't wait until I had money to change what I was doing. No, I knew these things, and I've been applying these things for 5, 6, 7, some years. And now I'm successful. So I really want to press that. Do not, I repeat, do not wait for the perfect time or until you're successful or until anything. Don't wait at all. When you get done with this video, go watch my organizing video. If you watched it already, watch it again and make the accounts while you're watching it. It's not that hard to make a new bank account. It's not that hard to separate your money. It's not that hard to listen to somebody and actually do what they're telling you to do to be successful. Don't wait. Don't wait until tomorrow when you get off work. No, stop it. In fact, that's the 6th thing that's keeping you broke: procrastination. You wait until the perfect time. You wait until the perfect moment, until the stars line up with the spirits. No, get your ass up and get to it right now.
What the fuck?
If y'all want any more help, if y'all want one-on-one advice, if y'all want a group chat with stocks and crypto callouts from experienced stock analyzers and traders, people that I follow for investments, people that tell me what to buy, when to sell my investments, my stocks, my cryptos. If you want access to those people and you want access to those call outs so you can make money with us every single day, go to the first link in the description, MullahMembership.com, sign up. It's cheap. It's cheap compared to what what the potential is that you have. Okay, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming. If you have any questions, feel free.
Some great information. Y'all remember, man, it's assets only, no liabilities.